Brought to you by TempleTreasury.com. I'm sure you've heard the news. What's something people don't know about the Jewish heritage in Africa? For centuries, the story of the lost tribes of Israel has captivated historians, theologians, and dreamers alike. 10 of the 12 tribes of Israel vanished from history after the Assyrian conquest of the northern kingdom of Israel in 722 BCE. Where did they go? Many believe they were destroyed, while others believe they fled, eventually making their way into Africa. Today, we explore several African communities who claim descent from these ancient Israelites, the Jews of Saotomé and Príncipe, the Nyambo tribe of Tanzania and Uganda, and the Bassa people of Cameroon. Their stories are a testament to the enduring legacy of the African diaspora and the enduring power of faith. Our journey begins on the idyllic shores of Saotomé and Príncipe, a small island nation off the coast of West Africa. In 1496, King Manuel I of Portugal, facing pressure to convert the Jews of his realm to Christianity, made a fateful decision. He ordered the deportation of nearly 2,000 Jewish children, some as young as 2 years old, to the islands of Saotomé and Príncipe. Torn from their families and stripped of their heritage, these children were forcibly converted to Catholicism and put to work on the burgeoning sugar plantations. Life on the islands was brutal. Disease was rampant, and the children, unaccustomed to the tropical climate and harsh labor, died in droves. Within a year of their arrival, only 600 of the original 2,000 children remained. These survivors clung fiercely to the whispers of their heritage, passing down fragments of Jewish traditions and rituals in secret. Despite facing constant pressure to assimilate, their descendants would carry these whispers for generations. Despite the harsh realities of life on the sugar plantations, the Jewish children of Saotomé and Príncipe never completely forgot their heritage. They whispered the ancient Hebrew prayers of their ancestors in hushed tones, shielding their rituals from the watchful eyes of their Portuguese overseers. These acts of defiance were a testament to the enduring power of faith and identity. Over time, these whispers of heritage began to blend with the local African cultures, creating a unique and vibrant tapestry of faith and tradition. By the 18th century, the overt practice of Judaism had largely disappeared from Saotomé and Príncipe. The relentless pressure to assimilate led to the gradual erosion of their religious identity. The legacy of the Jewish children of Saotomé and Príncipe can still be seen in the diverse population of the islands. Two groups in particular, the Foro and the Angolares, are believed to have descended from these early Jewish settlers. Many Foro have European features, including lighter skin and hair, a testament to their Jewish ancestry. The Angolares, on the other hand, are believed to be descended from Angolan slaves who escaped to the island in the 16th century. While neither the Foro nor the Angolares explicitly identify as Jewish today, their stories offer a glimpse into the complex history of the Jewish diaspora in Africa. The story of the Jewish children of Saotomé and Príncipe is a poignant reminder of the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Despite being torn from their homes and subjected to unimaginable cruelty, they never forgot who they were. Though their synagogues have crumbled, their Torah scrolls lost to time, their legacy endures in the faces and stories of their descendants. The Jewish community of Saotomé and Príncipe may be gone, but their story serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of remembering and honoring the past. Leaving the shores of Saotomé and Príncipe, we journey eastward to the heart of East Africa, to the lands surrounding the Great Lakes. Here, amidst the rolling grasslands and fertile valleys of Tanzania and Uganda, we encounter the Nyambo people, a pastoralist community with a rich and intriguing history. For centuries, the Nyambo have lived as cattle herders, their lives intricately intertwined with the rhythms of nature. Passed down through generations of oral histories, the Nyambo carry a profound belief that they are descendants of the ancient Hebrews who journeyed to Africa centuries ago. While some scholars remain skeptical, the Nyambo themselves are unwavering in their conviction, pointing to compelling pieces of evidence to support their claims. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Nyambo claim to Israelite heritage is the striking similarities between their cultural practices and those described in the Hebrew Bible. Like the ancient Israelites, the Nyambo practice circumcision, a ritual of deep religious and cultural significance. They also adhere to dietary restrictions that bear a remarkable resemblance to the kosher laws observed by Jews for millennia. The Nyambo have a strong tradition of oral storytelling, with narratives replete with tales of their ancestors' exodus from a distant land and their eventual arrival in East Africa. Even the name Nyambo is believed to hold significance in their claim to Israelite heritage. While the Nyambo have maintained their cultural traditions and their belief in their Israelite origins for centuries, they have yet to receive widespread recognition from the global Jewish community. Some Jewish groups have expressed interest in their story, but further research and engagement are needed to fully understand the validity of their claims. The Nyambo story challenges us to broaden our understanding of Jewish identity and to embrace the diversity of experiences that have shaped Jewish communities around the world. Whether or not their claims to Israelite heritage are ultimately verified, the Nyambo story is a testament to the enduring power of belief and the importance of preserving cultural traditions. Our exploration of the African Jewish diaspora now takes us deep into the heart of Cameroon, a nation renowned for its vibrant cultural tapestry and rich history. Here, amidst the bustling cities and verdant rainforests, reside several tribes that have captivated scholars and historians with their claims of ancient Israelite descent. Among these are the Bassa, the Bamileke, the Eton, and the Douala, each with unique traditions and narratives that point to a shared ancestral legacy. Central to these shared traditions is the practice of circumcision, a ritual that holds profound religious significance in both Jewish and Cameroonian cultures. The avoidance of certain foods, particularly pork, and the adherence to specific methods of slaughter are traditions deeply ingrained within their cultural practices. The oral histories preserved by these tribes offer tantalizing clues to the origins of their claims of Israelite descent. The Bassa people in particular carry a compelling narrative that traces their ancestry back to Egypt, where they claim to have lived alongside ancient Jewish communities over 2,000 years ago. According to their oral traditions, the Bassa believed that their ancestors fled Egypt to escape persecution, eventually making their way across the African continent to their present-day home in Cameroon. While these oral histories have yet to be fully corroborated by historical evidence, they offer a compelling glimpse into the Bassa people's understanding of their own past. In the latter half of the 20th century, a remarkable resurgence of Jewish identity began to take root in Cameroon, centered around the Israeli embassy in the capital city of Yaoundé. Here, a community of Cameroonians who had long felt a connection to Judaism began to gather, seeking to reconnect with their perceived heritage and embrace Jewish practices more openly. Among the most prominent figures in this burgeoning Jewish community was Rabbi Yisrael Oriel, formerly known as Bodol Ngimbus, a charismatic leader whose own journey of self-discovery has become intertwined with the Cameroonian Jewish experience. Rabbi Oriel has dedicated himself to researching medieval rabbinic texts, seeking to uncover historical evidence that would conclusively prove the Jewish status of the Bassa and other Cameroonian tribes. His efforts, along with the growing visibility of the Cameroonian Jewish community, have drawn attention from Jewish organizations worldwide, including Kulanu, which works to support isolated and emerging Jewish communities around the globe. The story of Cameroonian Jewish heritage extends far beyond the borders of Cameroon itself. One notable figure who embodies this connection is the late American actor Yaphet Kotto, best known for his roles in films like Alien and Live and Let Die. Kotto, whose father was a Cameroonian Jew, openly identified with his Jewish heritage, often speaking about its significance in shaping his identity and worldview. Koto's story highlights the complex and often surprising ways in which the African Jewish diaspora has interwoven with global events and popular culture. His pride in his heritage served as an inspiration to many challenging preconceived notions about Jewish identity and reminding the world of the rich diversity that exists within the Jewish community. For many Cameroonian Jews, the journey of reconnecting with their heritage has been a deeply personal and transformative experience. After centuries of assimilation and suppression of their identity, they are now able to openly embrace their Jewish faith and traditions, reclaiming a part of themselves that had long been hidden. Through the establishment of synagogues, the creation of Hebrew schools, and the guidance of rabbis like Yisrael Oriel, Cameroonian Jews are rebuilding their community, brick by brick, prayer by prayer. They are rediscovering the richness and beauty of Jewish rituals, from observing Shabbat to celebrating Jewish holidays with a distinctly Cameroonian flair. This revival of Jewish identity in Cameroon is not without its challenges, but their unwavering faith and commitment to preserving their heritage have proven to be a powerful force. The story of the Cameroonian Jewish community is a testament to the enduring power of the Jewish people to maintain their identity and traditions across continents and throughout history. Despite facing persecution, forced assimilation, and centuries of separation, they have held onto the embers of their heritage, passing them down through generations until the time was right to rekindle the flame. Their story is a reminder that the Jewish people are not a monolith, but a diverse and multifaceted tapestry woven from countless threads of history, culture, and experience. The Cameroonian Jewish community's journey of rediscovery and renewal is a story of hope, resilience, and the unbreakable bonds of heritage that connect us all. The stories of the Nyambo and other African communities highlight the vital role of oral tradition in preserving cultural memory. In the absence of written records, these oral histories transmit knowledge and a sense of belonging. While often dismissed as unreliable, they offer a unique window into lived experiences and beliefs. History is not just dates and facts, but a tapestry woven from stories and memories. Oral tradition connects us to the past, illuminates the present, and inspires hope for the future. As we conclude our exploration of the Jewish and Israelite heritage of these African minority groups, we are left with a profound sense of awe and wonder at the enduring power of human connection and cultural memory. From the sun-drenched shores of Saotomé and Príncipe to the rolling grasslands of Tanzania and Uganda, and the vibrant heart of Cameroon, we have witnessed the echoes of ancient journeys and the whispers of ancestral traditions. The stories of the Jews of Saotomé and Príncipe, the Nyambo people, and the Bassa, Eton, and Douala tribes of Cameroon challenge us to expand our understanding of Jewish identity. They remind us that the Jewish diaspora is a vibrant mosaic of cultures, languages, and traditions. The communities we have explored may not all practice Judaism in the same way, or with the same level of observance as mainstream Jewish communities. Some have maintained their traditions in relative isolation for centuries, while others are only now beginning to reconnect with their heritage. They all share a deep connection to a spiritual lineage that has sustained them through hardship, displacement, and the pressure to assimilate. Their stories challenge us to look beyond outward appearances and preconceived notions of what it means to be Jewish. Identity is a complex concept shaped by ancestry, culture, personal belief, and lived experience. The Jewish heritage of these African groups enriches our understanding of this global family. By embracing diversity and listening to marginalized stories, we strengthen our collective identity and create a more inclusive Jewish community for all. The journey of uncovering the Jewish and Israelite heritage of these African minority groups is far from over. Much research remains to be done, many stories yet to be told, and many connections waiting to be rekindled. It is a journey that requires sensitivity, respect, and a willingness to listen with open hearts and minds. As we move forward, let us commit ourselves to preserving these stories, to honoring the traditions that have been passed down, through generations and to supporting the efforts of these communities to reclaim their rightful place within the tapestry of the Jewish people. Let us approach this task with humility, recognizing that we have much to learn from one another. By embracing the richness and diversity of our shared heritage, by acknowledging the complexities of history, and by working together to build bridges of understanding and respect, we can create a brighter future for all who seek to find their place within the global Jewish family. Let us ensure that the echoes of these ancient journeys continue to resonate for generations to come. The total number of individuals of Jewish and Israelite origins in Saotomé and Príncipe is still unknown. However, many still identify with this legacy. The Nyambo, who identify as having an ancestry of ancient Hebrews, have a population of around 400,000. Today, the Jewish population in Cameroon is estimated to be around 167,000. According to the Manifesto of Temple Treasury, all peoples everywhere who were not gathered at the time of the gathering of Judah and who identify with Hebrew, Israelite, and Jewish identity are embraced and considered to be constituents of the household of Joseph. We hope you found this video interesting. Please give it a thumbs up, share it with others, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories about the household of Joseph from around the world. Let's continue to explore and celebrate the diverse histories of the household of Joseph.